Hey, what's cracking with you, YouTube? Welcome back to KHTV. It's your man King Howie, hitting y'all with another video. And let's get into this shit. Jerome Allen West. To some of y'all, he's known as Jerry West. Yes, that's me in the picture. I ran into Jerry West a couple of times. I used to fly back and forth up to Oakland when he was helping the Golden State Warriors be who they were and who they are. Everything this man involves himself with turns into gold. Helped the Lakers win championships. Helped the Golden State Warriors win some championships. Just anything this man involves himself with when it comes to helping out a team, they are successful. The Lakers owe Jerry West not only money, but a whole lot of respect. They should be kissing Jerry West's ass. And it's a damn shame that Jerry West is not involved in what the Lakers are doing right now. You know, he's playing for, he's representing the Clippers, the team that's on the other side of Staples Center's day locker rooms. And he's put a team together in less than, 2 years? The team he put together last year with the Clippers, they beat the Warriors at home twice. Shit. Blew them out by 30. They came back down from 31 points. The Warriors blew a 31-point lead to the Clippers in their house. This man is just built around success. And now with him, Doc Rivers, and Steve Ballmer teaming up this time, I think he really is going to teach the Lakers a huge lesson. It might not involve winning the championship, but it probably will involve competing against the Lakers in games, tough games at that. The Clippers are a very scrappy, tough, defensive-minded team, and they're going to give the Lakers some problems. Not saying that, the Lakers can't overcome the obstacles that the Clippers put in front of them, but it's going to create some problems, not only for just the Lakers, but other teams in the West. We got Portland, Denver, still got the Golden State Warriors, Houston Rockets, Utah Jazz. The team I really think is going to suffer the most playing against the Clippers is probably going to be the San Antonio Spurs. Don't get it twisted. Don't think for 1 second that Kawhi Leonard is not going to play against the Spurs and try to demolish them. I feel sorry for the Spurs because Kawhi is going to, open up a can of whoop ass on y'all. Plus, I think the Clippers' rivalry is not with the Lakers. Of course, when it comes to having a big-time talented player or, allegedly the best player in the league like LeBron James, yeah, that speaks volumes. Yeah, that's going to raise up the rival awareness. But there really is no rival between the Los Angeles Clippers and the Los Angeles Lakers. The media is going to try to pump it up. The battle for LA. And it makes sense. You got Magic Johnson, Jeannie Buss, you know what I'm saying? LeBron James, Rob Pelinka, Kobe Bryant, Anthony Davis. And on the other side, you got Jerry West, Doc Rivers, Lou Williams, Patrick Beverly, and now Kawhi Leonard, along with Paul George. Two players that have been trying to come back home and play in LA, and preferably for the Lakers. Both those players wanted to come play for the Lakers. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard wanted to play for the Lakers. And what better way to persuade them to come play for the Clippers than an ex-Laker like Jerry West? Now, the rivalry between the Lakers and the Clippers are going to only consist of three people. Well, maybe four. Pat Beverly, Lou Williams, Jerry West, and Doc Rivers. Probably Steve Ballmer, too, because of the things that Jeannie Buss has said in emails about him. So, yeah, I could see that there being some kind of conflict right there. But when it comes as far as the Spurs and the Clippers, same thing with the Spurs and the Lakers. I think the Spurs and the Lakers are a bigger rivalry than the Lakers and the Clippers. And I think the Clippers and the Spurs rivalry is bigger than the Clippers and the Lakers. But the Clippers and the Spurs, I mean, we talking about two teams who have been at each other's throats soon as the Chris Paul era started with Blake Griffin. Soon as Chris Paul got over there, oh, man. Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili. Oh, man. Go back and watch those Spurs and Clippers playoff games. Blake Popovich used to make it intentional for the Spurs to beat the hell out of Blake Griffin. Every time the Spurs played the Clippers, it was either Spurs players getting hurt or Clipper players getting hurt. It was kind of like watching the Steelers play against the Ravens. Just beat each other up to where they couldn't make it to the extra rounds in the playoffs. I remember seeing Blake Griffin getting put out of a game 6 with his nose busted all open, bruises all over his body. I'm like, damn. So I believe that that's more of a rivalry, plus Popovich against Jerry West, who wouldn't want to see that. We already know that there's some, kind of rivalry between Doc Rivers and Coach Popovich. But now that they have a new cast of players and a new roster and things like that, and Chris Paul and Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan are now gone from the Clippers, it might not be that way anymore. Popovich got a young squad. DeMar DeRozan don't really look like he's up for that kind of type of basketball play. I don't know what's wrong with DeMar DeRozan, man. He just comes across as a little bit soft to me. But anyway, I believe that Jerry West will probably get the Clippers to a Western Conference Finals, and it'll probably be against the Lakers. I could see that happening. Then it'll probably turn into somewhat of a rivalry. We'll probably have to grow a little bit of respect for the Clippers as Laker fans, but don't underestimate the power of Jerry West. Don't. This man is very smart. He knows the game of basketball, for crying out loud. He's been to so many damn finals. He won one, and that was with Wilt Chamberlain. They could have won a couple together if Wilt Chamberlain wouldn't have got hurt in the finals. I think Wilt Chamberlain busted his knee up real bad. They was on the brink of winning, and they lost. And then the following year they won it. You know, they had a chance to win back to back, and it didn't happen because Wilt Chamberlain busted his knee up like right before the game was about to expire, and the Lakers let the lead go. But this man is smart. He's seen so much basketball. He's seen so many. He's seen the era of basketball change so many different ways, and I believe this is the best possible chance for the Clippers that sniff at getting the title. Remember, Jerry West is 80 something years old. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got that much time to be in the GM. You know what I mean? Unless his love for the game is just that out of this world that he just has to continue to give back to the game. But for anybody being in the West, or shit, you might as well say the whole league with Jerry West and Kawhi Leonard and Doc Rivers, and then they got the big bank Steve Ballmer. Man, anything is possible for the Clippers. Anything is possible for the Clippers. As far as being a California native, born and raised, oh, before I end this video, I want to send a shout out to Desert Eagle 90. What up, big dog? Holla at me, man. We've been conversating on Twitter for a little bit. Yeah, hit me up, dog, if you watch this video. But anyway, yeah. The Lakers are going to have to not only be physical with this team, but we're going to have to be healthy. You know, we got a lot of guys on this squad, on the Lakers squad, that, you know, they get hit with a little knick-knack injury, they could be down for about 2-3 weeks to a month. The Clippers, on the other hand, they got injury-prone problems too. Let's not sit back and not think that Kawhi Leonard is not injury-prone. I mean, we've seen him limping out of the finals. We know he's going to miss like damn near 28 to 30 games. We know Paul George can't make it through a season without being injured. This is like the second time. Yeah, the last 2 years he's had to have surgery. The last 2 years he's had to have surgery. Let's not act like Patrick Beverly is not injury prone. Patrick Beverly plays defense so hard that he winds up hurting himself half the time. I think the Clippers are good as far as having Paul George and Kawhi Leonard and Patrick Beverly, and having a great player off the bench like Lou Williams. But as far as the bigs department, you know, protecting the paint, I think it's going to be difficult for them to do that. Because the Lakers then went and got a lot of lengthy guys. You know what I'm saying? JaVale McGee, long, tall. Anthony Davis, long, tall. Who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting some other players. You know, the Lakers got length. Oh, Boogie Cousins, long, tall. So I think the Clippers are going to have problems dealing with our bigs. But they still going to be a playoff team. They still going to be a playoff team. Now, I believe that this cast of Clipper players are probably close to what he's had with the Raptors. But I just think the Raptors had a better bench than what the Clippers got. The Raptors had a couple of players that came off the bench and put in some work to help them win. You know, you had Norman Powell, of course, you know, Fred Van Vliet. I mean, the only person the Clippers got coming off the bench, that is more than enough. That can be more than enough. Lou Williams, I mean, let's not sleep on Lou Williams. Lou Williams will come off the bench and drop 30 on you. And that's more than enough to help the team out coming off the bench. So it's gonna be interesting to see what Jerry West, turns this Clipper team into. If they turn out to be champions, then hey, Laker fans, we just gonna have to respect that. We just gonna have to respect that, especially in a league where, or the way sports is turning out now, where you have these wrinkle in time teams that win championships, like the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Dallas Mavericks, you know what I'm saying, and now the and now the Toronto Raptors. You have these little blips, hiccups in time, to where you're like, damn, I didn't see that team coming out of nowhere to. I ain't seen that team come out of nowhere, and wasn't expecting that. So the Clippers are one of those type of teams that you have to be ready for, and best believe Jerry West, the logo, will find a way to try to get this Clippers team to winning the championship. This is your man, King Howie. Oh, shout out to Michael Profound 69. What up, big dog? Appreciate the comments that you're leaving in the videos, man. Uh, let's try to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers so I could start going live at some of these sporting events, and y'all could, hang out with your boy at some of these sporting events, because I'm gonna have to kick back a couple of Packer games this year because I gotta get Laker tickets now. So with that being said, man, y'all have a great 4th of July weekend. This is your man, King Howie. Remember to like, hit the bell, and comment, and subscribe. And I'm gone.